Have you ever stopped to think how fragile the structure of your life actually is? Not in a dark or terrifying way, but in a deeply humbling way. The truth is, everything you call your life, your job, your relationships, your habits, your future, is sitting on the foundation of choices. Choices you've made, choices you didn't make, and choices you will make. And perhaps the strangest, most powerful realization of all is this: you are always just one choice away from everything changing. Think about it. Every great story begins with a decision. A man chooses to quit his stable job and chase a dream, and suddenly he's on a path of adventure and risk. A woman chooses to walk away from a relationship that has been draining her spirit, and suddenly a whole new world of possibility opens. A student chooses to stop numbing himself with distractions and finally focuses, and within a year, his life looks unrecognizable. From the outside, these transformations may look dramatic, but at their core, they all come down to something simple: a single decision. But here's the paradox. If choices are so powerful, why do most of us hesitate to make them? Why do we stay stuck in the same loops, day after day, afraid to break free? The answer lies in the psychology of comfort. The human mind is built to protect us, not to liberate us. It whispers, "Stay here, it's safe. Don't risk it." And so we choose inaction. We choose silence. We choose to stay in jobs we don't love, relationships that no longer serve us, habits that quietly eat away at our potential. But what we often forget is that not choosing is also a choice. And it carries consequences just as much as bold decisions do. Imagine your life as a river. Each choice you make is like steering the boat. Even the smallest shift in direction, today, tomorrow, or a year from now, can send you to a completely different destination. The person you marry, the career you pursue, the city you live in, these all emerge from moments where you said yes or no. One decision to send the message. One decision to take the risk. One decision to finally walk away. This isn't about obsessing over every choice, but rather about realizing the weight and potential of the present moment. Because in this very moment, you are always one decision away from rewriting the story of your life. But here's the part we often miss. It's not usually the big decisions that change everything. It's the small ones. The choice to get up early instead of hitting snooze. The choice to read instead of scrolling endlessly. The choice to say no to someone else so you can finally say yes to yourself. These may feel insignificant in the moment, but stacked over time, they become the defining forces of your destiny. A man who chooses discipline over comfort each day eventually becomes unrecognizable to himself and to others. One small choice, repeated, creates an entirely new identity. But maybe you're wondering, what if I choose wrong? This is the fear that chains most people to inaction. The idea that a wrong choice will destroy everything. But here's the liberating truth. Even wrong choices move you forward. Even failure opens new doors. The worst choice you can make is not to choose at all. Life rewards movement, not hesitation. At some point, you have to ask yourself, what am I protecting by not choosing? What am I delaying? What version of myself am I suffocating by refusing to act? Because the reality is, you can choose safety or you can choose growth. You can choose comfort or you can choose change, but you can't have both. And maybe that's the secret hidden in this paradox of choice. The power of one decision is not about control, but about freedom. Freedom to step into uncertainty. Freedom to redefine who you are. Freedom to walk away from what no longer serves you and walk toward the unknown. Every person, no matter where they are, is one choice away from a different life. That choice could be to finally speak up, to finally start, to finally let go. And maybe that choice is waiting for you right now. So the question isn't, will your life change? Because it will. The real question is, will you be the one to change it? Because sometimes the difference between who you are and who you could become is just one decision.